Good morning, everybody, and welcome here to New Hampshire Motor Speedway for the final Moat Mountain Road Course Series race of 2019. My name's Devin Poslusny, as I'm here to cover the next 12 laps worth of action here from the mile-and-a-half road course located on the New Hampshire Motor Speedway property. We got to go down the starting lineup. Starting 16th, we'll start in the rear. Starting 16th in the number 68 car, Doug Hoffman. Starting 15th in the 9 car, Christine Baker. Starting 14th in the 76 car is Russell Gabout. Ryan Griffin will start 13th in the 59 CT car. Mason Levake will start 12th in the 00 car. Tom Searles will start 11th in the 09 car. Starting 10th will be this number 78 car of Doug Bushkoff. Tyler Perry in the 21 will start 9th. Michael Hines in the 68M will start 8th. Zach Gabout in the 67 Maine will start 7th. Bob Weymouth in the 399 starts 6th. Alan Smith in the 33 starts 5th. Starting 4th is the 85 of Tom Sari. And here's your top 3 starters. Starting 3rd, the 05 of Darren Gallant. Starting outside row 1 is the number 95J, Jack Walker. And starting on the pole, number 23S, Sean Buffington. So ladies and gentlemen, it's been a wild season for the road course here. And before we can let that white snow start falling, we got 12 laps to go. Sean Buffington locked up the Moat Mountain Road Course Championship yesterday, so he is your 2019 champion. Jack Walker won the race. Off the last corner, here we go. They turn, they face the lead flagman. "12 laps the distance. We are green." Everyone really close in close quarters of each other into turn 1 and 2A. Now they will cycle through turn 2B and head back onto the NASCAR oval. One sideways, that's Alan Smith. He'll keep it straight and rolling. Down into the right-hand turn of turn 3. Everyone gonna make it through clean. And up into the back 9 for the first time. It's Sean Buffington in front of Gallant and Walker as they head through the bowl. Action back here. That's Smith, Hines, Weymouth, Gabout. And that'll settle itself out. As we pick up your leader through the north end of the racetrack. One storyline all the drivers were saying was how the track is cold. And my first thought was that means there's more grip. But according to the drivers, that's not the case. Walker drops inside of Darren, looking for second place. He's still there. Held on the outside of 2A, will get in the inside of 3. Gallant still on the outside, and Walker will clear him. The cold racetrack meant no grip. That was where I was going with that storyline. Even with the motorcycles here for the LRRS, they're even crawling around this facility. The 16 car field getting strung out. There's Jack Walker looking to hopefully track Buffington down. You see the gap between Walker and Buffington. 10 to go. Keeping an eye on the whole field here for you. Oh, lock up in 3. That was Weymouth. All's good though. Saw we were looking at Weymouth and Michael Hines there. Try and pull up race monitor here. Nine to go here at the stripe. Smith on the inside looking at Sorry here. Whoa, got out behind him, got loose. Caution or sectional yellow, the flag is up in the bowl area. Not 100% sure why. As I said, I was pulling up race monitor. This is the flagman I'm talking about right here. They had the yellow flag up. And Tom Searles was just getting displayed the black flag. So it's days like these that really make me wish I had the race control or the scanner on. It's almost a 2-second gap between these two. Gallant is 3 seconds back from Buffington. Oh, we got a slow car here. That's the 68 of Doug Hoffman. Also, I apologize. I said that Mason LeVake was in this race, but he is actually currently set. His car is parked in the garage area. I'm not sure what happened there. Tom Searles. Out of his car on pit road. Got the clear black flag, and the caution's flying. Full course yellow. I know this is what everybody wants to hear out of an announcer, but I'm not exactly sure what for. Got a safety vehicle in pursuit, so we're going to follow him. And even we lose him in the blind spot. He's slowing down on behind this ambulance. he's off the racetrack. Okay. Maybe he wasn't in pursuit of what was going on. Okay, so a full course yellow has been displayed here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. For what, I am not sure. We will do a little investigating, but ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick commercial break. On the other side of the break, we'll have your race restart. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Back here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway, I believe the cause of the caution, or the reason for the caution, was something to do with Alan Smith. He was out of the lineup, unfortunately, so something might have happened with Mr. Smith, but here we go. 8 laps to go here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Basically a complete reset of the field. Buffington Walker, row 1. We are green. Watch turn 1. Could get wild. Gallant right back up to second place like he did on the initial start. We'll have to see if Jack Walker can get around him quicker. This way he can capitalize on the close proximity he had, or he's as close as he is to Sean Buffington. Right now is the time to pounce on opportunity because Buffington has not gapped the field yet. Take a look at the whole field here. Barry got loose. Allowed Alan Smith to come charging by. Weymouth was looking on the inside of Gobout, but thought better of it. Cautions flying, sectional yellow, and Christine Baker. And the 9 car is in the dirt, and the full course yellow going to fly once again. Christine Baker in the number 9 U.S. Legends car in the gravel trap. Safety official to her. She seems to be okay. She's just sucked into that gravel. And there's one of the track trucks coming up to assist here. So it's 7 to go. Sorry. 8? Is that what they're calling? Looks like, yeah, looks like we will go right back to where we were. 8 to go here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway for the U.S. Legends Cars Moat Mountain Road Course Series season finale. See, I heard a squeal, but I wasn't sure if it was a car that we were covering or if it was one of the drift pad racers. I mean, take a look at this over here. Look through the fence. So I wasn't sure if it was maybe one of them having an issue, or like one of them just being, drifting. So, all right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is going to take a moment to get her out. So here, while we have the moment, let's talk real quick. We're not talking about like our feelings or anything either. Like for those of you who are like, oh, we were going to talk, last week. No. Let's talk real quick about racing, given the fact we're at a racetrack. This year was awesome. We talked about a little bit about this yesterday in our Groveton coverage for Speedway 51. This year was incredible for our first race back, or first season back. Obviously, for those longtime fans, we were here. We covered racing way back when. And then as high school for me got a little more challenging and I needed to focus up a little bit more, we stepped away from racing. But we're back here now for our first full season back, and it was incredible. I mean, the drivers welcomed us back with welcome or open arms, and it was awesome. We went to brand new racetracks to us over in upstate New York and here in New Hampshire, as well as Long Island, and it was an amazing season. And I just want to take this moment while they're getting the hook ready to pull Christine out, just to thank everybody. Everybody from the drivers to the tracks to the officials to the race promoters that got multiple emails from us saying, hey, we want to come do this. But it was a great season, and I appreciate all their support. Everybody from, and this is going to sound like a post-race interview, and I apologize, but everybody from like my parents to my girlfriend and the drivers and everybody in between. Here's a quick thing that we did not think we would see. The pace car is getting a push in to the garage. Something happened. He came out of the garage to start pacing the field like a pace car would, and it just stopped right here in front of the Legends Car garage. So I'm not sure what happened there. And honestly, probably won't get a clarification on or reasoning for that. Or maybe I will. Maybe I'll ask one of the officials. Anyways, over here, Christine Baker's number 9 Legends Car. Looks like it's getting off the hook. I don't know if she's going to drive it back. Looks like she will. So we got to make sure no rocks or anything get taken out onto the racetrack. But here's the hole that her car created. You can just see how much of the sand it literally just traps a car, whether it's a Legends car, a stock car, doesn't matter. Anyways, just to put a little cute little bow on what I was saying, just thank you to everybody who supported us and were with us through thick and thin here. So, yeah. We'll see you in 2020. It's going to be a great year next year. We took notes like a good broadcast company would, and we're going to better ourselves coming into the 2020. I was going to say the double year, but that doesn't make any sense. Christine Baker entering turn 1. Seems like everything sounds and seems fine. But anyways, yeah, thank you to everybody. We appreciate it. And like I said, 2020, we got things coming. We got things planned. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, we will not release any of those plans or say anything about those until everything's confirmed. So who knows? It could be next week or it could be March. We're going to keep you on your toes during the off season. But anyways, enough talk, right? Enough about the sob stories. 8 laps to go here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway, and we are waiting for the field to get regrouped and for things to get back under green flag action. 2 full course yellows. This is very uncalled for, or uncommon for racing here at NHMS. Normally, if we get a full course yellow, it's going to be once, and it's because somebody spun off and couldn't get going, and then that was it. So 2 full course yellows. You guys are getting a show. You're getting your money's worth. But anyways, so ladies and gentlemen, here we're going to take a quick commercial break. On the other side of the break, we'll have your race restart. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. Back here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway, a little birdie gave me an insight on what happened with the pace car. Mechanical failure, mechanical issues in the pace car. So here we go, 8 to go. Should we make it seem like a golf announcer? We are green. Just kidding. Down into turn 1 we go for the first time. Pushing, shoving, watch out. Most drivers, most of the time, these guys only have to endure turn 1 once double file. We've had to do it 3 times. And Jack Walker gonna walk away with the second place here on the third restart. Down into the bowl here. Walker stalking Buffington. Somebody in the dirt up top. No harm, no foul. We are still green. Tom, sorry, almost just gave Weymouth a shove. And Weymouth is going to get by. And off turn number 12, it's Sean Buffington. Jack Walker drops inside. Woo! Whoa, he's going to get pinched up against the curbing. He will have the premier line in turn 2B, though. Buffington pushes on the outside. Jack Walker attacking Sean Buffington off of NASCAR turn 2. He'll lose a little in turn 3, and that's going to allow Gallant to get back up to his bumper. Meanwhile, back here, Alan Smith making moves on Michael Hines, looking at Thomas Sari next. Going to jump back on the north end of the racetrack here and pick up the leaders as they are going to come off turn number 12 onto NASCAR turn 4, and we're going to get a battle down the front straightaway here. Jack looks inside. Buffington trying to defend into turn 1. Jack had to give a little. We mentioned Alan Smith going after Thomas Sari. Guess who got by him? Alan Smith coming back through the field. Oh, in turn 3, Alan Smith goes for a spin. And we got one around in 1-2. Full course yellow flying once more. It's Christine Baker in turn 1. Alan Smith going to get rolling once again. And Christine Baker went around in turn 1. And a full course yellow flying once again here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. My, oh my. Scoring tower saying we have 7 laps to go. Ladies and gentlemen, because we're going to try and save our battery, we got 30 minutes left on our battery. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and on the other side of the break, we'll have your complete race restart. Alan Smith loses it in turn 3 after making one heck of a charge through the field, and Christine Baker spins it around entering turn 1. The reasons for the full course yellow. Don't go anywhere. Restart next. Back here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway, getting ready for another restart. Hey, if this makes anybody feel any better, we haven't reached halfway yet. I don't know how that'd make anybody feel any better, but you know, I figured I'd throw that out there. Here we go, 7 to go. We are green. Jack Walker was making stabs at Buffington on the last restart. Let's see what happens here in turn 1. Walker going to get by him, or get by to second. Hold on to second. You know, I wish I could talk. Into turn 3 for what could be considered the 5th time. And it's Jack Walker stalking Sean Buffington. Something I haven't said yet in this race. The leaders coming off turn number 12 in a corner or two. You know what? Let me restart that. Off turn 12, Sean Buffington looks to get the cross flags halfway home. Tom Sorry was able to get by Michael Hines there. Back up front, Jack Walker. Brings the lead closer. If Walker could hold on to this right now, this gap between the two, it would allow for him to be able to get a good draft down the front straightaway. He's only half a second behind. Here we go. Jack linking up, trying to get as much as he can get. That skid pad event behind us is really throwing me off. Every once in a while you'll hear like a squeal of a tire and I jump because I think I'm getting someone else spinning out. Walker gets closer every lap. Meanwhile, back turn one. Alan Smith back on the charge as he gets by Tyler Berry. Another side-by-side action on the front straightaway. Oh, there goes the 68, 76. Missed turn one. Has to come to a complete stop right here. And then he can go. Russell Gabout. I guess he felt like it was going, he was sending it in turn one too much. Just decided to take the NASCAR oval. Back up front, coming around to get the 3 to go. The leaders, so close. 0.3 of a second last time at the line. Jack Walker, underneath the back bumper, Sean Buffington. Keeping an eye on the whole field here for you. Sorry for the camera there. Oh, and Walker is going to get by him. or they're side by side down the back 9. And Buffington hands over the lead. Walker with the gets shoved by Buffington off the outside of the bowl. Did something happen on the exit of 3? Or did Walker get a good run off? Does a lap car play a factor? It does not. And to the lead, Jack Walker, number 95J, with 2 to go. He must have got him on the back side of the back 9. You know, one of our many blind spots, but that's beside the point. And look at the gap. Jack Walker is gone. Talking pre-race, Buffington said something happened with the rear gear during practice. He had to change out the gear. He didn't know how it was going to affect his race. Was that one of the factors here? Or did he use too much of his equipment tire-wise early in the race, and now it's falling off? White flag flying in the air for Jack Walker. A mile and a half to go. Buffington slides it in turn 1. Gallant right there, waiting for something to happen. He'd like a second step on the podium. Everyone else relatively clean around the racetrack. And Buffington's lost another position. Gallant gets by him. Something's definitely wrong with the 23S. Meanwhile, on the back side of the back 9 is your leader. Number 95J. Off turn number 12. Jack Walker wins it here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Gallant second, Buffington third. Gobout fourth, Weymouth fifth. And that's your top 5. And that's the race. Wow. 12 laps, 3 full course yellows, and a first-time winner on our broadcast. He won here yesterday. He's won here this past summer. But for the first time in DPPG history, Jack Walker walking away with the checkered flag. What a race. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for our coverage here from New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Congratulations to Jack Walker once again on your victory here at NHMS. we'll definitely have to catch up with Buffington post-race just to see what exactly happened. Walker could have gotten around him on speed, but then something happened with mechanic, or something went awry, causing Buffington to then lose a second position toward the end of that race. So we'll have to talk to him and we'll figure it out. But anyways, that's it. We're done. No, I'm kidding. That's it for our coverage here from New Hampshire Motor Speedway and for 2019. Crazy to think that this is the final time I will be signing off in 2019 for racing coverage. Kind of brings a tear to your eye. But anyways, thank you all so much once again for making our first season back and first season with DP Production Group as the head broadcasting company so incredible. You guys are the best, whether it's you're a fan, you're my parents, or you're a driver watching this. You guys are the best, and I appreciate all the support that I have been given this whole season. With that being said, it is really cold out, and it's time for DPPG to go inside and cover some sports in warm gyms and, well, I can't really say warm ice arenas, but warmer than what it would be outside. And, yeah, so that will do it for our coverage. Enough of me rambling on once again for the final time in 2019 for racing coverage. My name is Devin Poslusny. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Have a great night. And for racing, we'll see you in 2020.